выпустил. Поэтому дверь была не заперта.
Hey guys, this is Unmarried Master back for another What If. This is gonna be what if Naruto had a leveling system from solo leveling. Last we left off, Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke had just got back from the um, from the mission, uh, from their first mission, first C rank mission, and Kakashi tells them about the tuning exams coming up, and they all decide to take the exams. And they there's still a week left till the exams. Naruto decides not to train since he thinks that he can defeat any of the tunings and he's a lot more powerful. And Sasuke does a lot more training and getting a lot stronger by finding, because he knows how strong Naruto is, and he's thinking if there's anyone that is even close to Naruto's strength, um, he will have no chance of defending Sakura or Naruto. So he trains a lot harder and trains more often, and in this life. And Sakura also trains with Kurenai before. No, she goes and talks to Kakashi and asks him what she can do. Kakashi tells her that her chakra control is really high. Be, she's really good. She would be really good at Genjutsu because she has a really good affinity for it. So Kakashi recommends Kurenai to teach her, but Kuruna is busy, so Kakashi pretty much has to tell her the basics, get her trained up a lot more, and then Kakashi actually teaches her the different jutsus she can do now. She can basically put people. Last time, she she could use a bit of genjutsu, but this time around she can fully put someone in a genjutsu, almost like Sasuke would be able to with his Sharingan, but a lot weaker. It's a subtle genjutsu where it's harder to find out things and notice little details. And Naruto walks around, plays around, and just the day before of the tuning exams, Naruto runs into Gara and his team, and they have almost the same complete. Naruto has the same reaction to Gaara's team, and Sasuke is this time training and not there. So Gaara does not get interested in Sasuke, but this time he gets interested with Naruto, wanting to kill him. Kankuro tries to attack Naruto, but before he can even touch his puppet, Naruto's behind him, touching his shoulder, which leaves Kankuro with a cold sweat all over his body. Then Gaara comes out of the tree and looks at Naruto, and says to him, "You're strong. It'll be fun to kill you." And Naruto basically pops her in and says, "You can come and try." But before Gaara can do anything, Kankuro and Temari stop him and take him away. Naruto basically, and then next day Naruto goes in and he does the first. Everything goes the same, and the fight with Lee happens the same for Sasuke. But when Naruto attacks Lee, this time around Naruto doesn't attack Lee because he's not interested in Sakura anymore. And then Naruto moves on to they move on to the actual exam, and Naruto decides to use his dojutsu because he figured out that it's a if you can cheat without getting caught, that's the best way to do it. And Naruto decides to use his dojutsu. One of you guys requested that I call the dojutsu. What was it again? Sorry about the pronunciation, but Mindo requested that I call the dojutsu Zeref, and I've actually decided to call the dojutsu Zeref because it is a good, it has a good tone, and also it, it links properly with the dojutsu's abilities that I've decided to give it. And Naruto uses Zeref to copy the person who's done all the questions because by looking at the movements of the pens and the pencils, he copies and gets 10 out of 10. And he also allows to Hinata to copy because he kind of has a small crush on her. Now, at the end of the test, this time around, Naruto does not shout out like he did in canon, since he figured out the way that this test works. And he basically tells them this, and a lot more people walk out the exam. So there's a lot lower number of people in the exam. Now we move on to the Forest of Death, in which Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura get the same scroll, and they basically go out and this and Naruto decides to make like 20 shadow clones, which go out and look for weak chakras and defeat like the weakest teams, and he defeats many teams which have like heaven and earth goals. He takes one of each. No, he takes one of the earth goals, and they all rush towards the tower in the middle of the forest, and they pretty much finish the exam 4 hours after Gara and Gara's team finished. So this time around, Orochimaru doesn't get the chance to actually catch up to Sasuke and give him the Heavenly Curse mark. And there's no extra tournament, so there's like because there's too many people. There's not enough people to actually do the tournament, so that's why I've decided not to do it. and Kiba, Kiba Akamaru, everyone from the original get through, and there's gonna be a bit of extra. I won't do the extra arc, but there will be extra fights in the final exam, and everyone from Naruto's class is there because all the photo ninja that would have been in there, all the sound ninja were not able to do anything, and Naruto Naruto decides that he will train and get a little bit stronger, and when he's doing this, sees he runs into Jiraiya, who's gawking at girls, and Naruto runs into him without in deep thought, which knocks him over, and he sees Jiraiya just standing there with a with an angry face. Then Naruto was about to apologize. Then he looked at Jiraiya and he saw him staring at the girls. So he called him a pervert, as in canon. Then Jiraiya actually says that he'll train him. And their training goes pretty similarly like in canon, but Naruto learns the summoning jutsu a lot earlier, and Jiraiya decides to start teaching him the Rasengan. So it took Naruto, instead of like um 4 weeks to learn the summoning jutsu, he learned it in 3, and Jiraiya taught Naruto the first step of the Rasengan. First two steps of the Rasengan. I'll be ending it off here. If you liked, leave a like. Subscribe if you like my content. Help me grow my channel. I'll try and improve the quality of my videos in the future. Let me know any improvements I can make and any changes you guys want me to do with my what ifs. I'm willing to change like little parts of the what if, and if in the comments let me know if any specific what ifs you guys want me to do as well. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.